fucking beard is weird. You done? Are you done? God, you sound like a bitch. Fucking beard is weird. You sound like a bitch. When your fans become your haters. Why are you closing that? Oh, you trying to kill us. I see. I'm already hot. Oh, why'd you do that? That's so hot. This motherfucker, really. Oh, you trying to fucking kill people. Okay. Alright, whatever. You sound like a bitch. Fucking beard is weird. You done? When your fans become your haters.
That shit was funny.
Fucking beard is weird. I like that. That's a perfect way to start a song, by the way, just mocking someone.
What, from MGK's point of view?
No, Eminem. It was a fucking beard is weird.
Oh, you mean like mocking what the other person said?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like it takes you back to like the school, like playground days when you didn't have a
when
comeback.
You're a little kid.
Yeah. You're ugly. You know what I'm saying? He was like, his fucking beard is weird. And Eminem starts, fucking beard is weird. Yeah. Fucking,
it's almost like he's
ridiculing him.
No, but he's also taking time to come up with a response, you know?
Yeah. Fucking beard is weird. He's not wrong. His beard is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the things you said you dislike about the new Eminem or older Eminem.
I don't like his beard. Somebody hand him some clippers. His fucking beard is weird. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm on a new honest wave now.
Oh.
I like to tell the truth. I was lying in all the other videos about everything.
This should be interesting.
I just said all that shit because I thought that's what the public wanted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for joining us today for the Rhinos and Aliens After Dark segment. We decided we're going to discuss the Eminem versus MGK beef, and we're both huge Eminem fans, so this is very interesting, to say the least.
Very.
I'm a huge MGK fan, by the way, so
I like MGK as well. I'm not gonna lie. I like MGK. I said I'm on this honest wave, so I'm not gonna lie. I like MGK. He's dope, man. He's dope. I like his music. I don't like all the music, but I like enough of it. Like, he gets my respect. Okay? No fronting. No fibbing. Gee whiz.
I feel like you're full of shit.
Mister. No. I do like him. I like him. I have his first album. My Cat, it's the first rap album he ever heard. Okay, true story. I adopted my cat here in Buffalo. I live in Canada, for all you followers that know, because you follow my story. I just play. I'm full of shit. No, but okay, I do live in Canada. I did adopt my cat in Buffalo. I picked them up, and when I picked them up, that's the weekend that the MGK album came out, the original one, Lace Up, right? Is that what it's called, Lace Up?
Yeah.
It's like about an hour drive home.
Oh, so it was perfect.
So I played it, and I had my cat in the kennel because he was a kitten. And I'm going to let you know, he was meowing the entire time until I played that shit. He was quiet. So I know for a fact, Megatron, shout out to Megatron, that's my boy, that's my cat. He likes rap, and he likes MGK. Because he'd listen to the whole thing. I know it sounds like I'm full of shit, but I'm serious.
Okay, just real quick before we move on. Do you think he has a unique style or a unique sound?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so as everybody who knows that's keeping up with the music industry, Eminem released a surprise album about 2 weeks ago now.
The 31st, yeah.
Yeah. So
just over 2 weeks.
So and on one of his songs, not like an entire verse.
Yeah.
An entire verse, not half a verse, not a couple lines, an entire verse.
Are you throwing subliminals at me right now?
I think I am. An entire verse.
I don't do sublims. I sure as fuck don't sneak this. But keep commenting on my comments from earlier.
Eminem, and not like he went after MGK. So finally, after this 6-year beef, 6-year beef. He finally put something on paper.
I don't think it's a beef until both sides are in it.
Bro, Eminem was blackballing MGK.
But Eminem never went out and put out a song about it. I think the beef starts when both parties acknowledge that there is a problem. Eminem didn't acknowledge there was a problem until 2 weeks ago.
But so in real life, if two people don't like each other and one, if not two people, are trying to fuck the other person's career over, that's not a beef?
No. I think, okay, it's unique because when Eminem supposedly blackballed
Machine Gun
MGK,
Kelly, yeah.
it didn't come out as public news, right? Like nobody knew. Like even MGK didn't even say anything about it. He had his little subliminals, and he might have known what he was trying to say, but nobody else was kind of in the loop until Eminem came out 2 weeks ago and said, "Oh, this is he kind of validated it."
But MGK was on record multiple times on numerous radio shows saying how he feels.
But did he ever mention Eminem by name, saying
Yes.
Eminem blackballed me?
Yes, I believe there was one Breakfast Club episode in 2015, and then there was two other radio shows where he specifically said, "I feel like my career hasn't gone this way because blah blah blah," and he specifically said Eminem every single time.
Okay. I think I still stand with my point, and not just from this beef, but from any beef. I think it's not a beef until
It is on paper.
until it's validated. Not only that, until the other person acknowledges it, right? Because if you go out, it could be we'll use MGK and Eminem because this is what we're talking about. But just change the names around, and it's still the same principle.
Okay.
If side A is talking about how shitty side B is for whatever X and Y reason, if side B never acknowledges it or responds to it, or it's not a beef. I feel like at that point it's just you dislike someone.
But what if the person's not acknowledging it, but there is facts behind it that still doesn't count?
It's like
the action is behind it, just not the actual statements.
it's a cow. It's a cow, but it's not beef yet.
Okay, we're just gonna move on.
It's a cow.
Okay, so let's talk about MGK's response just 3 days later.
It shot in Buffalo
Yes, right after
while on tour,
Yes.
while eating cereal.
It looked like cereal.
Or-
They said oatmeal, but I think it was cereal because you saw drips in some of the video shots.
I thought oatmeal was cereal.
What are you on right now?
I am on ignorance. Okay.
No,
yeah.
just real quick though. Everybody's making fun that he's what is it called when he comes out before Fall Out Boy? What is that called?
White. He's opening for Fall Out Boy.
Yeah. Everybody's making fun of that. You gotta make money, and I think that goes hand in hand because he is a rocker at heart, even though he is a rapper.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Plus, who the fuck is he gonna open for? He's not on Eminem's level in terms of status. So it's not a diss for someone at that level to open for someone at that level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you cater to your audience and your audience or your status at that point. If you're a B-list celebrity, you open for B-list celebrities. You know what I mean? If you're A-list celebrity, you're not an opening act, I guess, right? Or I guess you still can be.
Oh yes, you're not an opening act. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Unless you're opening for somebody even bigger.
Yeah, exactly. I guess Lil Wayne is not an opening act, but if you're on tour with Jay-Z, you might be an opening act then.
Yeah. Even though that would be, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lil Wayne's too big.
So shot downtown off of the Riverside. How did you feel about Rap Devil, bro?
Bro, listen. First time I heard that shit, I couldn't believe that shit was hype as hell.
That's the first thing I thought.
From the point of view of just a song,
it is a song.
that's a hit.
Yeah. Well, let's dissect that first. This is first and foremost a song. I believe he made this as a track.
Yeah, it's in the format of a song. You know, you got intro, verse, chorus, second verse, chorus, second, third verse, chorus,
and then end.
Yeah.
Outro.
Yeah, it's not much of an outro, but yeah.
Well, like the beat.
It's in the format of a song, a commercial song.
Yes.
It's got a chorus that's very catchy, auto-tune, ironically. I think that line went over Eminem's head, the whole auto-tune
Which
thing.
we'll
discuss it later.
Yeah.
But it was a great song. Sonically, the beat reminds me a lot of old Eminem. You know, like those old Eminem beats when he used to diss people?
You
It's like very grimy.
Rough Edge, right? Yeah. But I'm also surprised the quality for just a 3-day span, because I think it was much better quality than I was personally expecting, both from a lyrical perspective and a beat perspective.
Yeah. It was a great song. It had some great lines. Knees weak of old age, real Slim Shady can't stand. I like how every time he ended a verse, he ended it on a strong note because the chorus is already such a strong hook.
It flows in and out of itself.
Yeah, so like you already hype from the verse and how it ends, and then you pick up to I'm sick of the weird suits and corny hats. Let's talk about it. That shit, like you listen to it, and the way the whole beat, the way the hi hats flow, you just like.
Does this sound? It sounds like he made the lyrics to the beat, right?
Yeah, that's usually how it is, though. And I don't know a lot of rappers that do it the other way around.
You'd be surprised in today's day and age.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah,
that's how you're supposed to make songs.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. You write to the beat, so it's
Yeah. I do want to point this out. He named 4 Eminem songs. He named Dad's Gone Crazy, Rap God, The Real Slim Shady. He didn't specifically say Lose Yourself, but he mentioned lyrics from Lose Yourself, and then of course Not Afraid.
He did say you should lose your. I wish you would lose yourself in your old songs from a decade ago. They were better.
Okay. But he also specifically used lyrics.
Yeah,
like
he did.
Mom Spaghetti
Mom
and
Spaghetti.
stuff. Yeah.
I know we get nervous, Rabbit. I see Mama Spaghetti all over your sweater. I wish you would lose yourself in the lyric. The records you made a decade ago. They were better. And I'm not afraid. I like that. I fucking love the way in the video. Not afraid.
It looks like he's having a seizure or something.
A seizure? Yeah, that shit was... No, man, listen, the whole song was fucking dope. From beginning to end, the beat, the chorus, the lyrics, the delivery.
The delivery was perfect. And the thing that I love about MGK, it's so hard, especially now as more and more rappers come out, to have a unique voice that is like one of a kind in a sense. Like, yes, he might sound similar to certain things, but overall, when you hear this dude go on a track, you know it's MGK in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
From a voice and also a delivery perspective.
Yeah. Also, I like his suspenders tattoo.
Bro, you know what's crazy? I thought that was actually suspenders until I watched a reaction video, and I found out from that it's a tattoo.
That's a cool tattoo. I know it has nothing to do with anything.
No, I'm glad, but
it's so
detailed,
unique too.
But like
so different.
If you did not know though, doesn't it look like real? Like from like a quick look, it looks like real suspenders.
Like I'm gonna tattoo a bow tie on myself.
Like what? Right here?
Yeah.
I did not see that.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. You want to bet?
One day. When I have full tattoos, but my girlfriend is not okay with me getting neck tattoos.
Why don't you get it right here? Right here.
I would. I totally would.
And then you could get the ball right in the middle.
Or I could get an actual tie tattooed.
Wow, this is getting deep.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, how did you feel about the whole blackballing thing? Which we're going to talk about Eminem response to that, but...
Okay, so... It's you hear side A, right? And you're like, oh, fuck. That really happened. I think you're inclined to believe the one side of the story until you hear the second part, right?
Yeah, both sides.
So I think everybody automatically assumes, well, that shit must have happened. Because he said facts. Duh. That obviously means it's true. He said facts.
Wait, before we get into this, can I just say, I don't know why, for some reason, my favorite part of the song from a sound perspective is that part of the verse where he talks about Diddy and stuff, and he says facts, and then he says another line, and then he says facts. The sound of that, I don't know
facts.
Yeah, bro. Just the way he...
That's facts.
Okay, now go on.
Okay, so the accusations of Eminem allegedly blackballing young Machine Gunner Kelly.
Facts.
Are that Eminem blackballed him for over a tweet, right? Said his daughter was hot as fuck. No disrespect, because Eminem's still king.
Yes.
I
think that's quote unquote too.
Yeah. I don't think that that tweet itself is that bad until you realize she was 16 and he was 23.
21.
23.
He was 21.
I've been reading the whole time that he was 23.
From the interview I got, he was 21. Because he's 27 now, and this was 6 years ago.
Okay,
Simple
I think,
math.
honestly, until you factor in the age difference, even if he was 21.
Bro, it's only
she's 16.
But it's only 5 years.
Yeah, but I don't like if like I was telling you earlier. If you heard if you watched the Eminem interviews with Sway, he said that's not why he dissed them. He didn't even know about that until a year and a half later, according to Eminem. This is all according to, by the way, right? Like we don't have facts on anything except what MGK said because he said facts. So those are facts. What Eminem messed up on in the interview is after he said his side of the story.
Yeah.
He didn't say facts.
So obviously,
So I don't know if it's true or not. How do we know as the audience? It's like if I go to court, if I say what's your alibi for the murder in Chicago? I say I was in Miami. Facts. And then what's the jury gonna say? Well, fuck, he said facts. Everybody heard it. It's on the record. So case closed. Next case. Okay, what was I talking about?
I don't even fucking know. Something about blackballing.
Yeah,
He was on Sway.
yeah, he was on Sway. No, he didn't get on Sway. Oh no, Eminem was on Sway.
Yes.
He was interviewed by Sway.
But that's a great point. MGK cannot go on Sway. I wonder why.
Yeah.
It's not because of his music.
No, that was because of the Eminem allegedly, right? Eminem allegedly took offense to the subliminals that MGK was throwing on various songs,
Which I
saying,
think are-
you're not rap guys, y'all just guys that rap. And apparently, again, allegedly, Eminem had people hitting him up saying, yo, MGK just dissed you. And he would listen to him. He was like, well, I mean, rap God, you guys don't rap, blah, blah. And he's like, is he though? Is he dissing me? And it was after a couple songs that he was like, fuck it, you know what? There's only so much that I can take before I'm like, okay, I'm going to respond now. He mentioned the same thing with Tyler, the Creator. I was like, he was cool with him. He was cool with the whole crew. He liked the movement. They chalked it up. They had fun. They were laughing. And all of a sudden, he was like, yo, this album was trash. Why can't nobody on his label tell him that shit was ass?
Okay, but real quick, bro.
Back.
Are those not facts?
They are facts.
What was your quote-unquote rating for the album? 4 out of 10?
4 out of 10.
Okay, I believe that definitely for Eminem standards is trash.
I'm giving it a star for every song I did like on it. I like 4 songs. Okay, I like Home. Is that Home? The one about Trump with Alicia Keys? That was a good song. I like, even though I'm not a fan of this whole country rock wave that he's been doing, I like the 2 country rock songs. The one that sample is I Love Rock and Roll.
No, that was actually not bad.
Oh, was it? Huh? But my favorite song on the album was Framed. I think that was the closest we've gotten to old school Eminem.
From that album, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Framed! And the video was dope, too.
And the remix to Chloric Septic is...
Too bad it wasn't on the album, because fuck. But you know what?
It's a single, though, now.
But you know what? It's one of those, like, Eminem, again, explained it in the interview, that he doesn't regret Revival, because it took Revival to get Kamikaze, just like it took Relapse to get Recovery. You don't have Recovery without Relapse.
But I think Relapse is underrated.
Relapse is trash. So listen, this whole time I've been saying Relapse is trash, and I realized that I don't know if I've ever listened to the entire album. I had, though. But it's been so long that I didn't know. This is how unmemorable that album was. So the other day I drove home. This was like...
You think it's worse than Marshall Mathers OP2?
Tuesday morning, I drove home 50 minutes, and I played the entire album. And by the first 4 songs, I'm like, oh my God, this album is underrated. This shit is fire. And then after the 5th song, the album takes a huge dip. I couldn't do with the accents. The accents, in terms of production, it might be one of the most cohesive sounding albums.
It is an
sounds
album.
like an album.
Yes.
But lyrically,
I can't believe you would pick Marshall Mathers OP2 over that.
yeah,
Okay,
'cause the accents were gone.
okay, so... But that's where we got the fast, angry Eminem.
Which I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah. Okay, so do you think Eminem is getting better over time?
No, absolutely not.
I think lyrically he is.
I don't know. I never had a problem with old with slow rapping Eminem.
No. I don't either. But I think lyrically, if he tries, his experience allows him to be better now.
Okay, he is a better lyricist and MC,
Yes.
but he's not a better
Artist.
song maker.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
There's a difference.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
His lyricism is unmatched. It's not even close to what he was at the beginning of his career. But in terms of like songs that you want to listen to and have replay value and songs that are about something, his old songs were better. They were better songs.
Yeah.
So
No, there's a difference between.
I guess it's a 2-part question.
No. Yeah.
He's a better lyricist. He's not a better artist.
I just want. Okay, as long as we agree on that. That's okay. I just want to point this out. My favorite line of the entire track.
MGK?
Yeah, is the outro, bro.
I already fucked one rapper's girl this week. Let me call Kim.
Yes.
That shit was badass. How do you end a song like that?
And bro, how do you end 2 beefs at once like that?
Bro, that shit was.
And yes,
the whole video, the whole song took guts, and I applaud MGK for that.
bro, it's unexpected. The time it took for him to do it, the quality, and it's just like, yo, bro, how many people have ever come at Eminem in this speed and to this degree?
I'm just saying, in the last decade, I don't think anybody's ever came at Eminem.
No.
So I thought that was pretty cool of him.
Yeah. And yo, and like we were talking about earlier, it was respectful. He never went at M's quality, like besides like his most recent, but in terms of his legacy, he never
paid a lot of homage to it. I thought that was really dope.
Yeah. Cause he's still Eminem is still his favorite rapper, even though shit has fallen through.
When your idols become your rivals. and now we flip to when your fans become your haters.
Yes. Great. Yo, it goes a good one too, right?
So 2 weeks later, the Marshall Mathers shady Eminem responds with Killshot.
Yes. I still think it should have been warning shot since he really didn't go all in, but whatever. To each their own.
Okay, I've seen that comment a lot about the people think that Eminem, that this isn't even his full potential, like he's just jabbing at him.
No, this was not the knock. I think MGK delivered his knockout blow, and he can't deliver anything better.
Oh, there's no way MGK's topping that.
No.
Well, Eminem could definitely top Killshot.
Because I think MGK put all his top hitting lyrics in that
one song.
Yeah.
Because that's what you got to do. If you're going to come at someone with like Eminem and you're a B-list celebrity, if you have 1 or 2 lines that are just like really good and the rest of the song is garbage, then you're just going to be like, well, the song gets lost in the
shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Killshot, right off the bat, fucking beard is weird. Are we done?
Yeah. A whole bunch. That was background noise, right?
Bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking mocking him like a child. I think he killed it, man. There's a couple lines in that song that I thought were corny as shit. Like, you want me to have a heart? I'm sorry, you want me to have a heart attack? Garbage. The whole, you think my albums are trash? You should go back to recovery. Oh, so you want me to go back to recovery? I don't even know how the fuck it's the delivery. The line was corny.
And then he said, "That's not 4 albums ago. That's 3. Do the math or something like that."
Yeah, before you come dissing me, you goof. I thought that was corny. That was a corny.
But can we talk about this? I don't think MGK ever meant that as go back to recovery in terms of rapping. I thought he meant that literally, you're on some shit. Go back to recovery. Like literally,
emotionally get recovered.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because MGK is such a huge Eminem fan, I'm pretty sure he knows how to freaking do math.
Yeah.
In my opinion. I don't think he would fuck up that line that badly.
See, I didn't think that's what he meant, but it's an interesting take. When you told me earlier, I was like, that could be it.
Yeah.
It might be both. Double entendre, right? Just be like, literally go back to that album because that was your last good album, but also you need to rehabilitate.
And and let's be real. If we are talking about Eminem standards, recovery is not in his top 3. So that would technically classify as one of his worst.
I mean, he's got 10 albums.
Yeah, technically speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's hard to put for anything to be top 3, especially when your first 3 albums were your best 3.
Yo, but we talked about this. We think recovery is just inside, outside, top 5. So that's still bottom half.
Yeah.
If we're being technical.
So, okay.
Okay. Well, first thing, I just want to point out, I loved how he he talked about Rihanna, bro. That line personally just meant so much to me because I personally think Eminem and Rihanna fucked, bro. I don't know why. I think they fucked. He has a thing for light-skinned women, a.k.a. Mariah Carey. I love Mariah Carey.
Uh-huh.
And then, bro, she's just known for being so sensual. She has a thing for white men. Leonardo DiCaprio, yes, they fucked. I believe that shit.
It's the baseball player.
Whoa.
No, I'm not saying that's the baseball. I'm saying also the baseball player.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
He's not white. Matt Kemp.
No, that's not what I was talking about.
Oh, she fucked another baseball player?
I thought she did. I might be thinking of Jennifer Lopez.
No, that's Jennifer Lopez.
Aaron Rodgers? No, that's a new guy. Aaron Rodriguez?
Oh, my A-Rod.
A-Rod?
Yeah.
Is she not fucking? Or that's MJ? That's Jennifer Lopez.
They're about to get engaged or something.
That's Jennifer Lopez, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking of the wrong light-skinned woman. My bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, a new word.
You said you liked the Stan reference, too, with the hat.
Yeah. It was cool, though, because a lot of comments before the song came out, I think Eminem picked up on that from the comments. That,
What do you mean?
like, he probably, because now we know Eminem reads comments. You know, kamikaze. That the way MGK was kind of dissing him, but also paying homage, was very reminiscent to that Stan song.
Oh, I never thought about it like that.
I called you, I wrote you, but you still ain't call it. You know, you're my idol, but now you're.
Oh yeah, like how
when
the
your
second
idols
half
become your rivals.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's why that whole reference, like, and I'm sorry I didn't reply or whatever. And here's an autograph for your daughter. I wrote it on her starter cap. That was cool. Stan, son. Dad's not mad, but how are you gonna name yourself after a damn gun and have a man bun? I like that line, even though he doesn't have a man bun anymore.
Okay, before we
This is
get
an outdated reference, but
before we get into the no, I wanted to talk about that, but before we get into the negatives, lyrically he does destroy it because you pointed out at least 3 different times there's a 3 to 4 line situation where basically as many words as possible rhyme, and
makes sense.
It makes sense rhyming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you're not just like time flies, lie, briar, right, and I'm right. Cookie. No, like that's what I'm saying. There's like inside rhyming. It's a rhyming scheme that's like A,
That's a deeper
B,
level.
B, B, A. Instead of like what MGK was doing, which was like a whole line and saying, I'm in the pool. I don't go to school.
Okay,
I like using tools where it's just the one word rhymes at the end of it. It's like,
Yeah, but I do want to point this out. Even though MGK was doing simple rhyming, I still believe that was still better. Like, since it was making sense and since it was telling a story, I still approve of that kind of rhyming for that degree.
yeah, but you know what? At that point, I don't think he was trying to impress with his lyrics. I think MGK's got to know. I'm not outdoing Eminem in lyrics.
But
I just got to come out with some punches.
yes.
You're not delivering a knockout blow to Eminem, so you're just gonna try to do some damage and get some points.
As much as you can, right?
Right?
Yeah. And MGK
Try to
is
rack up the scores like that.
he is lyrically talented if you listen to his old work.
Yeah, it's just not on Eminem's level.
But how many people truly are on Eminem's level?
Slim Shady, and also Marshall Mathers.
Okay, so is there any lines you want to point out specifically?
I'm 45 and I'm still outselling you. I know you didn't like that line because you're like, oh, I sold
Can
more
we talk
records.
about this?
I
Yeah.
sold more records than you, but I think that was just a response because MGK brought it up first. He goes, "You're 40, you're about to be 50, and you're not getting better with age." And Eminem's like, "Bro, but
How are you not
I'm
getting this?
45, and I'm how are you bringing up my age as a measure to saying I'm not good? But even me at my not good, I'm still outselling you."
But outselling people has nothing to do with the quality of your music. Like he brought up. Revival was trash and he still sold 1 million records.
Yeah.
So is Revival better than every other album that didn't sell 1 million records?
No. But at the same time, he also said, my greatest flops are your biggest hits. What MGK album did what Recovery, what Relapse did?
But I think MGK's first 2 albums are hands down better than Revival. I think it's hands down better than Marshall Mathers LP2.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about here?
That the MGK made a reference that Eminem is getting older and not better, and Eminem said, even older,
I'm still outselling
I'm
you.
still selling you. I say it now. I understand what you mean. I'm outselling you, but I'm not better.
Yes.
But Kamikaze was better.
Okay, yes, but this obviously, like, this is taking away Kamikaze, because I believe if you ask MGK, how is Kamikaze, you'd be like, yo, low-key, that shit's fire.
But that's the thing, though. He said that after Kamikaze came out.
Yeah, but when he was referencing the last 4 albums, I don't think that was including Kamikaze.
Oh, it better not have been.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Okay, so I kind of get what you're saying now.
Do you understand where I'm coming from now?
Yeah.
That's why I think... And this is my biggest part about this... Okay, before we get into negatives, who do you think won the battle?
Eminem.
I think MGK did.
In terms of what, though?
I think MGK won because everything MGK said about Eminem made sense and was current for the topic he's talking about, right? Mm-hmm. As you pointed out as we were listening to it, half of the things that Eminem points out either don't make sense in terms of it goes over his head, or I don't think represents the beef that him and MGK have.
Okay, I agree with that.
So like
the mumble rap line.
Yeah, he points that out twice, and
Twice he
MGK
mentions
is
it. Yeah,
nothing.
not a mumble rapper.
Yeah, so I don't. What do you think was the point of?
I think honestly, dead ass facts believe that he was just trying to clown him in the sense of like, you're such a young generation, like you're so. He was just grouping him into all the new mumble rappers. I think he was trying to say you don't even stand out from your own whack ass generation. Like your generation is so fucking whack, and you don't even stand out from them. Mind you, this is the Migos generation, the Lil Pump generation. You know what I mean? Like Lil Yachty, and you can't even outsell them.
But this is why like my problem is like I'm kind of like disagreeing with Eminem. He was never about record sales. His first couple albums was not about record sales.
But he did sell.
I know, but
his second and third album are Diamond.
Yeah. But yo, even when
that's 10 million for those who don't know each.
I know, but even when he, like, on the Eminem show, he talks about it. Like, yeah, I'm selling Diamond. Like, my last album went Diamond, but that doesn't matter. Like, he would even point that out that, yeah, I'm selling records, but it's not about that. And yet, all his diss are about, like, oh, I'm so washed up, yet I'm still selling millions of copies. Oh, a million copies is still considered a disappointment. Yeah, it's like old Eminem would laugh at what he's bringing up now, in my opinion.
Okay, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think, honestly, there's not too much, like, what can you really say about MGK, though? Like, he's not a A-list celebrity to the point that, like, he's got all this track record of, like, hits and misses and shit. It's in terms of comparison Eminem career, MGK career, there's only so much you can say, especially at Eminem's level, where you're just like, well, you're just not me. You're not me lyrically. You're not me commercially.
I think old Eminem would have found something to say.
Okay, what would you want to bring up about him? If you're Eminem thinking of shit, ways to drag MGK.
What would I bring up?
Yeah.
I wish he would have talked more about I wish he would have somehow brought the whole blackballing in. Mm-hmm. He doesn't bring that in lyrically. He brings that up on an interview.
That's true. Facts.
I wish he would have done that. I wish he would have brought up MGK's roots, because Eminem would always talk about like the whole beefing thing. I wish he would have somehow brought in trying to provoke MGK to say, you're talking about me being all talk. I wish he would have said something where he tries to put it on MGK. You know, like, because MGK is the bad boy, white boy. I wish he would have went at his character more, less so about his social media presence and his popularity, and more about his skills.
I think his character was the main thing when you look at the artwork of the album. It's him in a fucking man bun.
But this is another negative, bro. How he hasn't had a man bun in how long now?
Okay, but you know how earlier I said that I didn't like that line because it was outdated?
Yeah.
But you can still bring up shit that's outdated, because some of the best MGK punchlines were Slim Shady can't stand up, lose yourself. Like, not only are
once
they
again,
old,
he's going at Eminem's art.
But those were his best. The lines he references, ironically, to insult them, are some of the, like, you say, Will the real Slim Shady? Will you say?
Or some of his
will
best-
the real stand up? And you will somebody stand up? And the first thing you think of is the real Slim Shady stand up. If you think I'm about to lose myself, the first thing you think of is 8 Mile.
Yeah.
You know what's the other one? I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. You say I'm not afraid, and you think I'm Eminem's song. I'm not afraid. Rap God. You think Eminem. So it's funny that the things he used to diss him are his greatest accomplishments,
But
commercially at least.
yes, but can I say this? That's what I love about it, because the entire time MGK is going after his character and his music, you know?
But that's okay. But this is what I was saying earlier, that like Eminem has those things to be attacked, right? Or you can make those references and people connect the dots right away.
But you're acting
it's
like-
a popular because you don't have to be an Eminem fan to get those references. But what's Eminem going to bring up about MGK is what I was asking earlier.
I don't
That's
think everybody
relevant.
understood Dad's Gone Crazy. I don't think everybody understood that.
That might be the only line.
The Lose Yourself in this generation is hit or miss.
I think Lose Yourself is big enough that anybody
In
gets
this
it.
generation?
Yeah, even in this generation.
I would put a 50-50 bet on that, bro.
50-50?
Yes.
Okay, how after what's the cutoff age that you would think, okay, this age might not know about it?
22 max.
20. Wow. I would say like 16.
I think you would be very surprised, bro.
People under 16
Bro,
might not
Lose
know.
Yourself came out in 2002.
Yeah, but the movie
Some
was hit for years after.
Bro, people don't watch. You're acting like people watch VH1 anymore to watch Lose Yourself.
8 Mile is on Netflix.
I think you're overstating it because of nostalgia. I honestly
I
do.
might be.
Like, Not Afraid, I agree, just because it's so current.
It's recent. Yeah.
Rap God is even more recent. The real Slim Shady, that's just anonymous with Eminem. But
you can't not know the real Slim Shady can't stand the real Slim Shady plays stand
Yeah.
up, but not know Eminem.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like the whole man. Like, okay, for me, long story short, I think MGK won just because the points he brought up are more like Eminem's. They felt like you said, jabs. And I know he didn't have to do the knockout punch, but they were jabs that just, I'm just going to see what you're about, not like I'm going to do body blows. And that's my only thing.
See, but then if it sounds like what you're saying is you think Eminem was toying with him and still outdoes him lyrically.
Okay, but what are we looking for? Are we looking for just okay? But will you say this? MGK was more consistent.
I wanted to say that. I think there's two ways to categorize this: who won and who lost.
Okay,
Who made a better song?
obviously
MGK made a better song.
Would
So
you
if you're talking about this, is you know what this reminds me of? Meek Mill versus Drake.
where Drake put out the song, but Meek Mill put out the actual disc.
Yeah, if you're talking about lyrically, there's no way Drake's beating Meek Mill lyrically.
Never could.
Never. Right? But the thing with Drake, he was putting out diss songs that sounded like hit songs. He was dissing people on club beats. You hear that shit. You could be drunk, sober, you could be at the club, you're jamming to that shit.
Yeah.
Meek Mills, you gotta be like, oh fuck, he's going at him. Oh, this is hard. You gotta be paying attention to the lines. And I think that was the difference. So if you're talking about like what was more, what was a better song? MGK won the beef in that sense. But I don't think the point of a diss song is to make a hit song unless you.
What if we flip it though? What if MGK came with the lyrical diss and Eminem came out with the song? Everybody would be saying the song is better.
Probably, but I don't think Eminem can make a hit song anymore.
That's for another day, people.
No, when was the last time he had a hit song?
But Eminem never had before he went commercial, he never had a hit song besides "Lose Yourself." If we're being technical,
without me, I mean, I'm talking about like songs that are number one on the radio, not just number one in the heads of lyrical like.
No, that's what I'm saying. He only had
heads.
one number one hit before Relapse.
Like, I think this is why Eminem's not as popular with the new generation because he doesn't make hit songs.
He's
At
had
this
more
point,
hit songs now than he did before. If we're talking about going by the billboards,
I don't like. Okay, now earlier we were talking about like Eminem's a better lyricist, but he's not a better artist.
but okay.
So back then, I think he had better albums, songs. Now he puts out songs that the lyrics are better. They're flashier. They're they're like, oh fuck, this is impressive. But the song itself is not like, this is not a song that you should be in the charts because it's It's a pop tune. You know, you look at the top charts and you see it's Katy Perry, it's Lil Pump, it's Kanye West.
But
and then you have Eminem #1.
But he has more pop songs now. I think it's a 50-50 thing. He makes more lyrical songs than he ever did before, but he also makes a lot more chart toppers than he ever did before. I believe he has 4 #1 hits now. 3 of them have come after Relapse.
And I hate every single one of them.
Okay.
It's all the ones with pop artists.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. Those
That's
are the
what
songs
led
that
to
belong,
revival.
But that's the songs that belong on the pop charts, as I was just saying. You hear the Katy Perry's, the Alicia Keys.
Okay.
And now what are the Eminem songs that are on the top charts? Songs with the Alicia Keys,
It's
with
the
Rihanna.
Rihannas, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, whereas back then, he didn't have to sell out to have a #1 song. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, so I'm gonna say it's a split then. I say MGK had a better song. I think Eminem had a better diss record.
Take away names, because everybody wants to hop on a bandwagon. Take away names, specifically looking at lyrics. Eminem's easily better.
Yes.
Easily toying with him more. He's not
Yes.
taking it seriously. I think
Facts.
MGK more consistent, better overall song.
Facts.
Okay, I'm glad we could agree. All right. Thank you guys. That's all we have to say.
What do you guys think?
Right after this, we're going to do a kamikaze impression. So
First, we're gonna turn on the air. Those hot shit in here. I'm ready.
there's a reason why I'm wearing this. Okay, but
There's a reason why I'm not wearing that. I don't got the body. Anyways,
okay, just so you guys know, if you like the video, please give us the thumbs up. As Jordan would say, if you dislike the video, give us the thumbs down, because we're not freedom of expression opinion.
and if you ask me, fuck you with your thumbs down.
And if you guys have anything you want to comment about the video, you want to say about this debut, who won, Eminem, MGK, just leave those comments down below. We will definitely get back to you. And besides that, if you want to get in contact with us socially, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So we're trying to do our thing over there. But we hope to see you next time for another Rhinos and Aliens After Dark, where hopefully we will be talking about sports, but I highly doubt it because this fucker doesn't want to talk about
Wade's
anything.
back.
You only want to talk about basketball, you fucked hard.
Dwayne Wade's back, bro.
Okay. We hope to see you guys.
Third best shooting guard of all time. But facts. What? You gonna argue with facts?
Kobe Bryant. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Third best shooting guard of all time.
Oh, you said third.
Yeah.
But-
MJ, Kobe, Wade. You gonna say IV?
Oh, yeah.
He's a point guard.
That counts as a guard.
I'm talking about shooting guards. I said third best shooting guard.
I'll put Ray Allen over him.
Okay, this is definitely for another time. Woo! Ray Allen? Leave that shit in the video. Ray Allen?
I'm leaving that shit in the video.
Ray! I love Ray Allen, but cut that shit off.
If you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.